Forgiveness Decree. By divine decree, with the power and essence of God, Goddess, and Elohim grace, and my own God, Goddess presence, I formally and completely forgive myself and others for all transgressions and beliefs of transgressions that I or anyone else in this body has ever done upon myself and others, across space, time, and dimension for my entire soul and genetic lineage. I forgive and release all judgments, regret, shame, condemnation, curses that I or anyone else in this body has ever experienced or projected upon myself or others across space, time, and dimension, and for my entire soul and genetic lineage. I forgive myself and all beings for anything that I or they believe to have been unforgivable. I forgive myself and all beings for all lies they have committed towards me, or that I have committed towards them, and I forgive myself for all lies that I have committed towards myself. I forgive myself for all acts of betrayal towards self and others, and I forgive all beings for all acts of betrayal towards me. I forgive myself for all times I have cheated myself or others, and I forgive all beings for all times they have cheated me. I forgive all debts owing to others and myself. I forgive anyone who has ever owed me anything or stolen anything from me. And I forgive myself for any times I have owed anyone anything or stolen anything from anyone. And I ask for immense financial assistance from my overflowing karmic bank accounts to pay any debts currently owed, for the realization that all debts and money are an illusion, and I don't really owe anyone anything, and no one really owes me anything. All debts are now null and void. I forgive myself for all the times I have hurt anyone in any way, physically, emotionally, mentally, or sexually, or killed anyone, personally, deliberately, or inadvertently, in normal life or in acts of war. And I forgive anyone who has ever killed me or hurt me in any way, physically, emotionally, mentally, or sexually. And I ask the karmic board for complete karmic absolution and a complete karmic clearing between myself and all of these beings that I have had these experiences with. I also release and heal all beliefs that forgiveness is even necessary, or that I or anyone should be or needs to be forgiven. I release and heal all pain and suffering associated with all experiences across space, time, and dimension from all lifetimes where I or anyone else in this body, and for my entire soul and genetic lineage, related to victimhood, powerlessness, worthlessness, shame, regret, grudges, vendettas, curses. I release all victim consciousness and beliefs that I am a victim or have ever been a victim. I release all victim consciousness and beliefs that anyone has done anything to me without my soul's permission, or that I have done anything to anyone without their soul's permission. I formally and completely rescind all vows and break all agreements that I or anyone else in this body has ever made across space, time, and dimension, and for my entire soul and genetic lineage, that I will not forgive anyone for any reason, or that I cannot be forgiven for anything or for any reason, or that I or anyone else does not deserve to be forgiven, or that any action by anyone or myself is unforgivable. I release all vows of revenge, all curses and projections of judgment and condemnation, lies and vows to lie, and all agreements of debt. And I release to the light any and all energies, entities, attachments, mechanisms, structures, implants, programs, codes, beliefs, thought forms, curses, judgments, perceptions, or pictures of reality that have supported or maintained these vows and agreements. Now open a doorway, tunnel, rainbow bridge above your head to the light. To see these elements moving off to the light, give them all up to God. And I call to the lords and the ladies of karma and the entire karmic board, and I request complete karmic absolution, healing, forgiveness, and grace across space, time, and dimension for myself and all associated beings, and for my entire soul and genetic lineage with whom I have had these experiences in lifetimes. I also invoke Hathor healing, and for our hearts and complete energy healing from Saint Germain's violet fire, and from the violet flame angels. I also invoke Archangel Michael and his angels for complete lower dimensional psychic cord disconnection and disintegration from all of these beings. We are free, we are sovereign, we are one. I completely heal and forgive all lifetimes where I have acted in any way that could be judged as dark, wrong, bad, or evil. I recollect all of my soul's aspects and soul's extensions that are lost or trapped in their own feelings of judgment, condemnation, shame, guilt, regret, trauma, anger, and depression. I invoke special karmic dispensation from the Karmic Board and Archangel Metatron for the release of all this pain and suffering and a complete reconnection to unconditional love. I now bring all of these aspects of myself back into my soul through my heart. See all of these soul aspects and soul extensions coming into your heart and taking them up through your crown chakra, into your soul star, above your head, back into your soul. I invoke karmic absolution for all of humanity and offer this as a gift of my divine love and compassion for the suffering of all. I also extend this gift of karmic dispensation to all beings on all dimensions across space and time. I extend my essence of divine compassion as a gift of grace for all to remember their true essence of divine love and to remember that we are all divinely perfect regardless of what we may do, think, and feel. I forgive all through the love, grace, and compassion that I am. I forgive. I forgive. I forgive. We are divine forgiveness. We are divine compassion. We are whole. We are perfect. We are love. We are light. We are one. Aho. Co-create heaven on earth and go out and be the light in the world.